Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is day one of the potato only challenge. So today I weighed in, and I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in, you guys. Today I weighed in first thing this morning and was pretty shocked at the number I saw on the scale. If you saw my first video, you know that I put myself on a whole food plant-based diet back in January 1st. That was like my New Year's resolution. So I started that, pushed really hard for the first 6 weeks, and I lost 12 pounds, about 2 pounds a week. And that's without any exercise. So I was like over the moon excited, just super happy with my progress. And I thought to myself, I could really stick to this. And I think I kind of got a little cocky, because I kind of started letting myself have treats. And those treats went from like once a week to like once every couple days to once every day to pretty much every meal. And so now I've kind of fallen into this bad place. And I'm not eating like meat and dairy. It's mostly refined sugary snacks that I should not be eating. Potato chips, cookies, what have you. So this morning I hopped on the scale and pretty disappointed. I have gained back 10 of those 12 pounds I initially lost. So I'm not going to say I'm back to square one, because I know, I know I can get myself back to where I was and then some. And I know more about myself now that I've been through this. I cannot let myself have snacks and treats like that so early on. Maybe later, once I'm pushed through this point and I've gotten past these cravings, then I can. But part of this is, it's just a journey, and it's learning to say no and telling yourself, stay strong and keep your eyes on your goals and you will reach them. So when I saw that I put on that 10 pounds, I'm now 222 pounds. I felt overwhelmed. In that moment, I just looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, girl, what are you doing? Like, this is crazy. You are like almost back to where you started. How are you going to do this for an extended period of time? And I kind of internalized all that. And then I realized, we're going to have bumps in the road. We're going to go back and forth. This is a journey. It's a learning experience. You're not meant to be perfect in everything you do the first time you ever do it. I mean, that's just like crazy. So having a setback is a learning experience and something I'm willing to push harder to get through. So that's what I'm going to do. And I had a little chat with Hungry for Starch, Mrs. Jana Beamer, and talked to her just kind of quickly through an Instagram message. And, I kind of brought it up. I was like, well, I kind of felt overwhelmed this morning. And then I realized it's one meal at a time. Because if I sit and look at a whole and look at all my goals all at once, and I think to myself, oh God, I'm just one person. This is just one day. How am I going to do this all? You don't have to get it all in one day. Get it all done in one day. That's the beauty of it, you guys. You take your time. There's no handbook for something like this, for changing who you are as a person and for growing yourself. There's no handbook. It takes as long as it takes. You can't compare yourself to other people. You can't say, well, I didn't reach my goal in X amount of time and get mad at yourself. Take it one day at a time, one meal at a time. So, the first hour this morning was the hardest part of my day. And now I'm in my car, as you can see. I was actually going to make this video at home, but my children were running around like crazy and screaming and couldn't hear a thing. They weren't leaving me alone. Whenever I bring this thing out, they get kind of curious and they're like, what is that? I want to see. And they, press their faces in. And so now I'm in the Aldi parking lot because I did not get to go shopping yesterday like I wanted to. So I'm going to go do that now, except that it's like pouring rain and thunder and lightning, and I'm going to just make a run for it. So I'm going to get going. Thank you for tuning in today. Stay tuned for tomorrow, and I will talk a little bit more about potatoes and what the potato-only diet is. Thanks. Bye.